So Joe Biden took a physical this morning, apparently. Did you know Joe Biden took a physical today, Shani?
I knew he was on his way.
Yeah, he took a physical. Yeah. And of course, go ahead and split screen it. Karine Jean-Pierre, she says that he passed his physical with flying colors. Nothing to see here, everybody. Joe Biden's fine. Now, this is the same one that can't walk up the short steps on the short bus without falling over. This is the same Joe Biden that they have to put a Marine at the bottom of the short steps to catch him just in case he falls. But he's there. He's physically fit. He's ready to go. He's ready to leap. I don't think they've ever had anyone in this position where they're lying when we see that something's inherently wrong with them. And they're still turning around and lie to us.
Did they really say that he passed with flying colors?
Did the president take a mental fitness or a cognitive test during his physical this morning?
So let me just say I did see Dr. O'Connor, and he stopped by my office earlier today after the president completed his physical this morning, as you all know. He was happy with how everything went, and as soon as he finishes completing the memo, it will be a robust, comprehensive memo. We will certainly share that with all of you, as we have done in the last 2 years. And look, you saw the president return to work. He took some of your questions not too long ago, and you saw he's going to continue to fight for the American people. In this particular instance, he was talking about fighting crime. So the president's going to continue that process. As it relates to, you were asking me about a cognitive test. As it relates to that, look, the president doesn't need a cognitive test. That is not my assessment. That is not my assessment. That is the assessment of the president's doctor. That is also the assessment of the neurologist, who has also made that assessment as well. And, and you've heard us say this, and I'll reiterate this, the president's doctor has said, if you look at what this president, the president who is also the commander-in-chief, he passes a cognitive test every day. Every day.
He actually doesn't. That's the problem.
He passes it every day.
That's the problem. He doesn't.
He fails every day.
All the time.
See, that's exactly my point, how we see the truth and then they turn around and just lie like we don't see Joe Biden putting his foot in his mouth.
If they come back and say that there's absolutely nothing wrong with Biden, they're just not telling the truth. Because anyone even Trump, when he had his last physical, there were some problems. And he said, this, that. I think he had some, heart something, and he was a little overweight. But, it was like, but other than that, I'm fine. I mean, at least he said, listen, I'm not perfect, but, I'm good. If they come back and say Joe's perfect, they're lying. I mean, they lie all the time, just like she said. Every day he proves it. He doesn't. That's why the mass media is sitting in front of you, keeps asking you if there's going to be a cognitive test.
Yeah,
because
and you know what?
Every day.
And with the government, state media asking these questions about Joe Biden's mental capacity, because they see it too. It only took them 3 years to figure it out. I was talking about, not just me, everybody was talking about Joe Biden's mental capacity even before we got to 2020. Everyone was talking about this. Something's wrong with him. I was calling it elderly abuse in 2019. I was calling it that then. Something was wrong with Joe Biden then, and he's just gotten a lot worse. And all they're doing, he's just being drug along, holding his hand. They just want him to be in that position so they can do everything else in the background. If there was ever a time someone was not in charge, it is now, and that's Joe Biden. And they're destroying it. It's probably some stupid intern making all these decisions. Did you know how long it takes to do a cognitive test? Did you know how long it takes?
Well, it probably doesn't take that long.
15 minutes. 15 minutes. You mean to tell me just to go ahead and have everybody shut up, you can't take 15 minutes out of your time and go do a cognitive test?
He needs a comprehensive one.
15 minutes.
He needs a comprehensive one that's going to last more than 15 minutes.
But
he can't even get through the interview with her without having difficulties.
Wait. Mm-hmm. You're saying a long one, but he can't get through a 15-minute one.
Right.
That's the problem. He can't even get through a 15. I'm willing to bet Joe Biden cannot get through a 2-minute one. The first question, he's going to be thrown off.
Well, he does.
The first question, he's not going to be able to answer it.
He can't even read a teleprompter in front of him.
He will have the problem. Listen to Karine Jean-Pierre, because they're drilling it. They're asking about it because they see something is really wrong with him. Just 15 minutes, people.
I think folks need to understand that the president passes, again, a cognitive test every day. If you look at what a clinical cognitive test is actually, what it actually does, it is a 15-minute appointment that is administered by someone that most of the time people don't actually know. And the president has a team of doctors that is with him 24/7. And he is able to do the work every day that is rigorous, that is more rigorous than it would be for any 15-minute clinical appointment.
I mean, see, 15 minutes. And you mean to tell me that you can't do 15 minutes? Do it in between his diaper change. 15 minutes. Did you know he's getting ready to go on vacation this weekend?
Well, of course, it's been a week, so
yeah, he's getting ready to go on vacation
every other week. It's literally every other week.
Yeah, because they're asking him because he's getting ready to go on vacation, and of course, Karine Jean-Pierre said, "Well, he can work from anywhere. He can work from anywhere.
He can barely work from the White House.
Well, how come you can't take 15 minutes? 15 minutes is all it takes, but nope, can't even take 15 minutes.
I've heard a lot of men say it takes 15 minutes." It could just take 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Joe's gonna need longer than 15 minutes.
Exactly. Now, like I was telling y'all,
it takes him a long time to walk in a room. Have you seen him walk into a room?
Oh my goodness, really. It takes him a long time. Talking about walking in the room, Shannon, or even walking out of a room, walking off stage, I want to share this next one with you. This is President Trump. President Trump is describing Joe Biden. I'm telling you, 100 years from now, you're going to look back at the archives and they're going to say, man, this president was a comedian. Watch this.
When I imitate Biden, because he can't find his way off a stage, as you all know, he makes a speech that lasts usually about a minute and a half because the octane starts to wear off quickly. You ever notice he starts off strong? Within about 2 minutes, he can't talk anymore.
See, right there, within 2 minutes, he can't talk anymore. So this is going to tell us right there, he can't last 15 minutes, let alone 2 minutes. Thank you, President Trump. Now watch, it gets really good. I'm not going to stop it again. I'm going to try not to, but watch.
And then he walks off. You ever notice he always goes like this? Then he comes back up to the mic. And he's looking, he's totally lost. There's stairs all over the place. He can go there, here. He could jump off the front of the damn plot. But he always goes like this.
Hold on.
You know what? Trump has once again, he has a great sense of humor. Such a good sense of humor.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, 100 years from now, they're going to look back and they said, man, that president, they had the best president permitted that we're going to be here in 100 years. We might not make it to the end of this year. No kidding. But, I mean, dude is so good. It is so good. That's why I like President Trump. He has a sense of humor, even though they do all these attacks on him, and he still tries to be kind. He still tries to be kind to them. That says a lot about his integrity. I mean, the level of attacks, no ordinary man can take what they're doing to President Trump. You understand what I'm telling you? No ordinary man can do that. And President Trump is not an ordinary man because look what they're doing.
You like the content Will Johnson is producing? To stay informed and up to date with the current events, go ahead and hit the thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos like this one. Also, to find Will Johnson, visit www.uaf.media.